So this is what I'm thinking today, okay? And try to follow me. So you know how smart devices or mobile phones actually upgrade their hardware system almost every year to keep up with the changing times and the demands of what the phone needs to do. Okay, so let's take, for instance, you're using an iPhone 7 in this era of 2025. Okay, one thing you're going to realize is that the current operating system, which is iOS 17 going to OS 26 or 18, will not be able to support or do whatever the iPhone 7 is trying to do. Okay, so you might be using an iPhone 7, it will do everything that you want it to do. It will make calls for you, it will send text messages, it will do everything. But there is one thing that if you pay attention, you're going to realize, and it's that you will be using the phone now, but in time it will be lagging. Some of the stuff you need to do will not be able to do unless you upgrade your phone. What am I trying to tell you? Most often we want to be successful. We want God to elevate us. We want God to take us to higher heights. Okay. But one thing we don't do is that we're always still seated in our past self. We're not willing to grow. We're not willing to evolve. Okay. Now, if you want God to elevate you to higher height, you must be willing to upgrade yourself. Okay. So if you're not willing to upgrade yourself as a person, but you want God to invest in you, there is no smart business person or there is no smart businessman in this world that is going to actually invest in a product that is old. Okay, everybody needs an upgrade. Okay, so if you want God to actually elevate you, if you want your life to be at a certain standard that you want, don't keep sitting in your old self and expect, let me just, no. You need to learn to grow. With growth comes what? The opportunity to succeed. If you're not willing to grow, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to succeed. You cannot be an iPhone 7 in an era of iPhone 15, 16 or 17. You realize that you will be able to function, but a lot of that function will not be up to standard. So if you want to be able to grow, or if you want to be able to be seen as a person of value, as a person who is on a road to success, you must be willing to grow and upgrade yourself. That is the only way that we get to understand the purpose of God in our lives. Okay, one typical example, let's say you're still using a Samsung Duos in this current era, okay, of S24, S25, S26. The Duos will do whatever you want it to do, but there is one thing. You cannot install WhatsApp because the operating system is old. You need to upgrade the phone, thereby upgrading the operating system, making it possible for you to download anything you want to do. That is how our life is. If you want to be able to go forward, if you want to be able to move forward, if you want to be able to succeed in this current era, you must be able to upgrade your mentality. You must be able to upgrade your approach. The way you used to do things before shouldn't be the same way you're doing things now. The way you used to think before shouldn't be the same way you're thinking now. Upgrade your thinking. Upgrade your approach to stuff. Upgrade your prayer topics. That is the only way we're going to grow. Success needs constant evolving. To be able to be successful, you need to evolve constantly, and that is what we don't do as people. So today, we're going to start learning to understand that if we want to be successful, or if we want to grow to a certain point, we need to learn to upgrade ourselves. That is the only way we will grow. You have people sitting in their past self, sitting in their past glory, thinking that, what I did 10 years ago to succeed is the same thing I'm going to do now. No. Even with a business idea, the strategy you were using to sell your product before will not work now. In this era, you don't even need to put up a shop to put stuff in it to sell. People are selling on TikTok. You need to learn to grow with the times without, pay attention to this one, grow with the times without losing your value, without losing your core value. Learn to upgrade, learn to grow yourself, and God will impart that knowledge that you need into you. You cannot be your old iPhone 7 self and expect to sit in the glory of iPhone 16 or 17. It doesn't work that way. So as you're listening to me today, learn to grow, learn to upgrade, and that is where success is going to come from. I wish you a very good morning, and I hope we're all going to learn to grow from today onwards. Have a nice day.